What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your host, the one and only Myoa. We're going to talk today about the good, the tough, the ugly, the real. And I'm going to start by saying the good. God is amazing, right? I am forever grateful for everything that He's doing in my life, for where He's taking me, the way that He's leading me. I'm grateful. Now let's talk about the tough, the ugly, and the real. Because your girl's been struggling. I'm just a girl out here trying to make it on her walk with God. And I know I always talk about how it can be tough. I always talk about how it's not easy, but I never really talk to y'all about what I'm dealing with because it's really not y'all's business. So I'm not gonna go into detail, but I'm gonna keep it pretty transparent. So I'm not dropping an episode on Monday. So you will not be receiving an episode on Monday. I didn't record this weekend for a few reasons, but largely because I just didn't feel like it. Um, I'm going through this little phase where it seems like every time I try to get closer to God, something draws me further away. And not further away in the sense that I'm falling back into sin, but further away in the sense of I'm not spending the time with Him that I typically should and would. And it's just really wild to me because it only really happens on the weekends. And I'm starting to notice it, and I know that there definitely has to be an iniquity behind it, and I'm gonna get down to the bottom of it so we can uproot that bad boy and get him out of here. Um, because I realized that I have no problem being disciplined, spending time with God during the week, which is wild because I'm really busy during the weeks. Like I work, I do content creation for my church. Not to mention the podcast. I have to put stuff out typically during the week. I'm working on other projects, like my own personal projects. So I'm typically busy during the week, but it's wild that I find time, spend time with God. But then when it gets to the weekend, that's when it's like, okay, no time for God, which is wild because that's when I have the most time. And I should be spending the most time with God. But yesterday was just really bad. Yesterday was really bad. I don't have any excuses. I actually woke up this morning feeling really bad when I realized, oh my gosh, I did not spend any time with God. And I didn't like that feeling. I literally kept apologizing to God over and over again. I just felt really bad because God doesn't deserve that. He deserves the best. He deserves the best version of myself. And I'm working on it. So the first step is, of course, realizing, right, admitting what's going on, and then I got to tackle it. And I got to tackle it with God because He's the only one that's going to be able to reveal to me the iniquity that's causing me to keep pulling back when I try to go closer. So I really just wanted to come on here and be honest with y'all. This walk is not easy, and I always say that. And it's not to say that I doubt God. I don't doubt Him. My faith is just not where I need it to be, which is so crazy because my favorite Bible scripture is Hebrews 11 verses 1, and it says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen." I literally live my life by faith. I've been living my life by faith for as long as I can, as long as I know. That's been my favorite scripture since I got baptized, which was years ago. I was in my teenage years, early teenage years, you know what I'm saying? So I know that that God deserves better than what I'm giving Him, and I don't want to. The thing is, how am I supposed to encourage y'all if I can't encourage myself? What sense does that make, right? So, like I said, it's not that I don't have faith in God. It's not that I doubt Him. I don't. I know that He's in total control. I know that He knows what He's doing. God literally has a plan set for me, right? For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans of good and not of evil, plans to give you hope and a future. That's Jeremiah 29:11. And it's I know that God has plans for me. The only person that's getting in the way right now is me. It's literally me versus me. And so I cannot allow laziness. I cannot allow, I can't allow the enemy to win this battle because it seems like he's really attacking my mind right now. And it's really crazy because I'm so grateful for all that God has done in my life, all that He continues to do in my life. And I know that greater things are coming. And that's really why I'm fighting this battle right now, where it's just a constant tug of war in my mind. But I gotta really get down to the bottom of it. And I gotta get that bad boy out of here. Um, I really got to get to the bottom of it and just really like, I'm ready to take my walk with God to the next level. And I'm kind of like struggling with how to do that. Um, I don't know. Prayers up for you, girl. Prayers up for you, girl. Because it's hard out here. Okay? It's hard out here to walk with God in this world where it's just so much going on around. Like, staying focused has been tough, but I'm getting back to it. I just didn't I didn't feel like recording an episode, and I didn't feel like I should record an episode if I hadn't spent the time with God over this weekend like I should have, right? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me because what I'm doing is for Him. So I need to spend time with Him so that what I'm saying and speaking to you all is in alignment with what He wants me to say and speak to y'all, right? So I just wanted to be transparent with y'all. There will not be an episode. I could drop a transparency episode. I could literally drop this as an episode, but I also didn't really record it in the landscape format. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to drop it. Also, I don't know if it'll make sense to drop an episode under 10 minutes. Like, what really is the purpose of that? But yeah, I just really want to come on here and be honest with y'all. Like, your girl been going through it. And it's really just been a mental battle, really, more than anything. And I know that there's greater things on the other side of this, and that's why I'm going through what I'm going through right now. It's not by coincidence, and it's not by mistake, right? So I just gotta push through. I gotta push through. That's what it boils down to. But I just want to be honest, and I'm kind of re-strategizing everything with the podcast, like the content that I'm posting on the page. You know, I did a couple months of posting set content. Now I gotta reevaluate my analytics and re-strategize again, right? I have to switch up some things, and that's okay because it's all trial and error. And also, like, I think I'm gonna have more, like, 2 episodes with me, just me on the podcast, and another 2 episodes with guests. One of those 2 episodes I'm probably going to record once a month at a studio, where I can have like 3, 4 guests, maybe 5. I'm not sure. I have to find out, but have more guests than, you know, just me and another person. So it's good things that are coming for sure. I just got to really get down to the bottom of it. I'm working on other projects of my own, so stay tuned for those. But I really want to get to a point where I'm like really like neck and neck with God again. You know, like we're really, really tight, inseparable. And I've been a little disappointed with myself more than anything, with how long I've allowed this to go on for, which really hasn't even been that long, but I know it's something that I've really been like battling on the weekends, especially. And I don't be doing nothing. Like, I don't be doing anything at all, honestly. And that's the problem. That's the problem. I need to be doing something. I need to be spending time with God, right? So I wanted to come on here and tell y'all, that's all. If you made it this far in the video, drop a word of encouragement in the comments. Drop a word of encouragement in the comments. But yeah, that's really all I have for y'all. We're coming up on 9 minutes now. So yeah, I really dearly, truly love y'all. Thank you all for all the support. Those that have had my back since day one. Pray for your girl. Pray for your girl. I'm coming out of this better, stronger, and wiser. So that's all I have for y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed week. Much love. Peace.